So Def DNA on them. That was my whole point.
My G, I feel that. Listen, you don't have to convince me. JD's amazing, bro. JD is kind of on a different level of amazing. Like, this nigga literally takes anybody. If you have a talent, listen, the people that JD makes stars, it don't even make no sense.
Here's the people that
Fucking
Jermaine Dupri
Escape, nigga.
have worked with, produced, being on his label or not.
Let's keep it.
I'm just gonna break it down.
Escape, nigga.
But Escape they can actually sing their
No,
ass
we
off.
not talking about that. You know how it is when you get in the music business, niggas start talking about your looks.
Yeah, true.
Right? And you remember the shit was so bad that Biggie dissed him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I remember.
Like,
Escape
they
Escape
were stars,
got, you wanna know
nigga.
what? Escape got lost because during the 90s, you had In Vogue, who could outsing everybody. Hold on. Wait. I'm talking about the whole decade. Hold on. Because In Vogue didn't stop making records regularly till like 96. So, hold on. You had In Vogue first, who they was like, okay, they can outsing everybody. Then you had TLC, who was the most popular and made the best records, but most thought that they were kids and shit. Then you had SWV, and motherfuckers do not give SWV credit for the hits that they had throughout the 90s. Bona fide hits. And so that left Escape in Total.
Total was my bitches though, man. Total
You just had to love Total for who Total was.
Was damn near a motherfucking female Jodeci, nigga. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I know. Look, but here we go though, right? This would be 100% on your side, right? But you remember they broke up because they had all that tension behind the two sisters and fucking oh girl. That's always and still to this day crazy. Like that tension is still there. Like they do shows together now. But JD said he had to work really, really hard to get them to do songs because Candy was really not fucking with the niggas. Like she was just on some no nigga, not having it. You bitches talk crazy shit about me when you know the real deal story. So she tore that group apart. Candy tore that group apart. But Candy is another person that stuck it out with JD and they made hits, my nigga. Yeah. Waterfalls is supposed to be a fucking Escape. So you know how many great records Escape left on the fucking thing? And niggas want to know why Tiny is supposedly as popular.
Hold on. I gotta stop you. Because this story about that one song has been corroborated.
I'm not talking about.
Hold on.
I'm not talking about Scrubs, my G.
Wait a minute.
Or Waterfalls.
No, because you said Waterfalls.
Waterfalls, they did write together though.
Waterfalls was never gonna be an Escape anything.
Bro, what did you talk about?
Here's why I'm saying this. Because this story has been corroborated by everybody. Okay? JD knows T-Boz, right? But so does Rico Wade. Organized Noise produced Waterfalls.
Correct.
And Ray Murray was working on the beat. This other little dude who just be coming around would sing and help write and shit like that. He's singing something over this loop that Ray is working on. Rico say, yo, y'all follow him while he's singing. He got the bass players in and they coming up with some music. He said, yo, we should get Tion to do this. Now, him and JD grew up with T-Boz, same time. All of them College Park and all that area, right? East Point. Fucking Dallas, Austin. TLC is a Dallas, Austin group. Correct. Even though they're on LaFace Records. Dallas, Austin wrote and produced that whole fucking album. But you see JD in all the videos because he know Tion and Lisa. T-Boz and Left Eye. But that song, Waterfalls, Rico specifically said we should give this to Tion. We should get Tion to sing on it. He didn't even know it was going to become a TLC record.
Okay.
That had nothing to do with JD or Escape.
My G, I'm not talking about Waterfalls. I'm talking about the No Scrubs joint, my G.
Oh, yeah, because Candy wrote that shit.
Candy and Tiny wrote that shit a while back, though.
Yeah.
They left that nigga. Do you understand? Like I don't. Nigga, that is the biggest fucking girl song in the world. How do you leave that on the fucking table? How? How do you leave that?
When you want to be a bitter motherfucker, it just kind of happens. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna run through as many JD produced or So Def artists. Okay, so just let me run for a second, just so the people can see the longevity I'm talking about. Okay, folks that had to go through So Def doors for either production or to have a deal. Crisscross, Bow Wow, Escape, Anthony Hamilton, Young Bloods, Bone Crusher, Jaquan. Now let's go to Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Usher, Da Brat, Drew Hill, Maya, Mace, Jay-Z, Puff, millions and millions of records. If you want to know the strength of Jermaine Dupri, Jay-Z's like one of his comeback albums, not Kingdom Come, but American Gangster, which I thought was a brilliant
That shit is amazing
album. What people don't know is there's only 3 production credits on the American Gangster album. Puff Daddy and the Hitmen did 90+% of this album. Okay?
Oh, man. That nigga Puff is legendary, too, man.
The Neptunes, because they did like 2 or 3 joints. All right? The only remaining song was produced by Jermaine Dupri.
Because money ain't a thing, though, nigga.
Okay. Usher's biggest selling album, executive produced and produced by Jermaine Dupri, Brian Michael Cox, and everybody that Jermaine Dupri brought to the table.
But it was it
was about JD's life.
Jermaine Dupri is so brilliant, nigga. He wrote an album about his life for another nigga that sings so he can let his old girl know that he got another bitch pregnant.
Yep.
That nigga is ill.
The biggest pop star of our times who
Are we talking outside of Whitney Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whose career was on the brink of destruction after that bullshit movie.
Mariah.
She brought out
Glitter.
Okay.
Yeah, Mariah was caged up for a long time by that Tony Mattel nigga. Like, he had that little pussy.
His name wasn't Mattel.
Whatever that nigga name was, nigga. Tommy Ayatollah or some shit.
Tommy Mottola.
Nigga, the same shit. Nigga, what you correcting your partner for?
Tommy Mottola was the president
He's
of Capitol.
You right. That nigga Michael Jackson hated your guts, nigga. He hated you.
The album that saved Mariah Carey's career, The Emancipation of Mimi, that was
before y'all had Cardi B, nigga. Before y'all was around here talking about Cardi B this and however she do that shit.
Don't ever do that again.
That's how she be sounding, nigga.
Guys,
she sound crazy to me.
My partner is smacked.
You understand what I'm telling you? Cardi was wilding for that shit, my nigga. And this money shit. And you better do me right shit. There was motherfucking Emancipation.
And this man goes on a Cardi B rant.
No, I'm just giving it context for niggas. Nigga, get out of my face right now, nigga. So, listen. I'm trying to give people something to compare it to. So, you have Cardi B's album, who women love at this present time in 2018. Mm-hmm. You got Emancipation of Mimi. And bitches was acting like... Don't talk to me, nigga. They gave a whole new life to these bitches out here. I couldn't believe it. I came home.
'Cause he's my life.
Don't worry, nigga.
No stress of time. Just leaving it all behind.
Yo.
She said, y'all chicks is ashy, no lotion.
Yo, I did not know how black Mariah Carey was, nigga. But she was so black, nigga. I couldn't. No, listen. Wow. Before Beyonce was Sasha Fierce, there was Mimi, nigga.
Look, aside from all the hits that Jermaine Dupri has produced,
it's
right?
Amazing.
I'm going
amazing.
to also, for all my hip hop heads out here, I'm going to show you the family tree as far as Jermaine Dupri producer proteges. Okay.
Shad Moss.
No, I'm just talking about being a producer. I'm not talking about being an artist or anything like that.
He's a producer.
I'm not mentioning Shad Moss as a producer until he produces something other than his own that actually pops. And this is no diss to him, but he knows he's not to be represented in a producer conversation right now. So we're going to put that to the side. One love for the homie Bow Weezy. But there are artists or producers that we know their names and we know the hits that they've made, but don't realize that they actually got their start with Jermaine Dupri. Brian Michael Cox, who has written the most ridiculous amount of classic
material. And he's
material.
Dumb rich, too. He's so rich.
It makes no sense.
He's
like
so rich,
all
bro.
of your favorite songs, damn near, written by Brian Michael
Cox. Wow. Man.
You want to talk about producer tandems?
Wow.
The JD Cox collaboration system.
Cox just sounds wrong.
Yeah, that what it's saying.
Yeah, I feel you. But my nigga, yo, he's dumb rich, bro.
So that's one person.
Dumb Diddy rich too.
Let's see, who am I going to go to next? The person we all know as the inventor of crunk music, Lil Jon. Lil Jon is a DJ first and foremost, and Lil Jon got put on by Jermaine Dupri. Started doing street team stuff for So Def, and then started DJing parties, and then was doing like some AR work.
Rodney Jenkins, Dark Child, like
Lil Jon. His first production, his first project from So Def to look over was the So Def Bass All Stars compilations that used to set the summer in the South on fire.
Set the
if
party
you
down,
are old enough to remember the myth of Freaknik, if you know the difference between Miami bass and Buddha Shake music, see, that's the difference. We're going to have our Southern hip hop.
Kilo Ali.
We will have our
Buddha
Southern
Shake.
hip hop show.
Okay.
Okay.
Uncle Luke, that bass.
Uncle Luke,
you know what I'm talking about?
started Miami bass. Okay.
No, don't say that.
We know about Uncle Al. We know about all those people. But I'm talking about on a global scale.
Okay. I get you, but Poison Clan is the fucking NWA.
But we can go back
of
to
the South.
we can go back to the ghetto style DJs with
Word,
Uncle Luke though. So
word.
he put in work.
He did.
Like,
he
we
did,
can't
but,
take nothing away.
But
Uncle
Al
Al's the
was
first
that
to do pirate
nigga though,
radio
bro.
shit.
Yo, setting up the fucking speakers, 17 of them down the fucking. Yo, Uncle Al. Shout out to Uncle Al, nigga. Rest in peace. Rest in goddamn peace. Yo, that nigga's. Yo, JD, you're amazing, bro. Nigga, we were talking about Uncle Al, nigga, because of you. Listen. Miami loves Uncle Al, nigga. Like you might get smacked. Like DC, I forgot that young man's name that passed away. That's the event
Rest in peace to Chuck.
Chuck Brown, mind you. Like, he is amazing. These two people will get you killed in their cities if you talk about them.
I think every city has somebody like that.
But Jermaine Dupri is mentioned in that story with these niggas. That's how legendary he is. Legendary.
Jermaine Dupri.
Legendary.
and what he's done. We just named Brian Michael Cox, and we just named Lil Jon.